Bots in Rocket League suck, and there's not really much to debate or discuss about it. We've all seen bots try and play Rocket League. Not to mention a YouTuber named Striped did a whole video about this back in August. And spoiler alert, the highest level of bot, ironically named the All-Star bot, was proven to be a bronze 1 at best. But in 2017, a small group of programmers decided to try and change that, asking themselves, what if bots could be better? Since then, the RLBot community have continued to push bot programming to a whole new level, and they regularly host tournaments in which different custom-built bots battle it out to see who is the greatest. And no, all-star bots are not invited. Just how good are these custom bots? Well, you're about to find out. In this video, I'll be putting one of the best 3v3 bots ever made against different ranked Rocket League players. It's part prank, part experiment, as we get to see just how custom bots compare to real players, and also if I can trick people into thinking that they're actually human. We're going to start with a team of silvers, one of which is actually my son, who will be playing on my account for this challenge. He goes by the name Seal King, and he's only 8 years old, and while he doesn't play Rocket League much these days, he's still a solid silver level player. I decided I wouldn't prank the silvers and did tell them they would be playing against special bots, but don't worry, I will change that up when we move on to the golds. To set a baseline, I decided they should first play against some all-star bots, the best bot Psyonix has come up with so far. It wasn't a total blowout, but the silvers held their own. My son even put in a nice aerial goal, and Team Silver took a 2-1 win. Now that we've confirmed the silvers are better than the Psyonix bots, it's time to bring in our challenger, Bumblebee. Now for this game, I recorded my son's reaction to playing these bots, and it turned out pretty funny. So I'm going to include some of his commentary, as well as my own, as we watch the highlights of this first game. Not even 30 seconds in and the AI have struck first. A nice passing play from Bumblebee 2 to Bumblebee 3 shows us a glimpse of what makes this bot so special. You see, Bumblebee is a hive mind bot, meaning it's actually one bot controlling 3 cars. Have you ever wished you had 2 more versions of yourself to make the perfect threes team? Well, this bot is living that dream.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
These guys are good.
I don't know any bots that can do aerial jumps. I've never tried them because I don't have a computer. I do it on Nintendo.
Yes, these bots can aerial, and pretty well actually. While their choices to go in the air is sometimes questionable, just having the ability to do that puts them way ahead of any Psyonix bot. They're also programmed to never double commit, with one bot being assigned to the ball at a time. And that also applies to big boost pads as well. Yeah, these bots are pretty good at sharing.
Feel like they're not bots. I've never been beat this hard by a bot.
It does really go against everything we thought we knew about Rocket League bots, with their speed flip kickoffs, aerial skills, and actually rotating. And because of that, I'm kind of excited for the next game when I'm going to see if I can convince gold players that these are real people. So stay tuned for that.
These guys are good at aerial shots. Most bots can't even go in the air.
We're just over halfway through the game, and our silvers are now down 7-0. I think we can confidently say that the Bumblebee bot is better than a silver.
Dad, where did you find these bots?
Oh my god.
Bumblebee was made by RLBot members Dark Seal and Calculated Will. It's a 3v3 version of Bottomus Prime, which is one of the best 1v1 bots. As you can guess, the Bumblebee name was chosen to stick with the Transformers theme that was started with the previous bot, as well as the fact that this uses a hive mind system.
Nope, I'm pretty much just on goal. Maybe we should try demoing them.
Good idea.
Unless they're so smart that they'll just jump and try and demo us.
My son has a good idea, but unfortunately, they are that smart. Bumblebee is actually pretty good at avoiding demos, but that's mostly due to a feature that was added to stop the cars from hitting each other when trying to rotate, which means they're not only better than these silvers, they're also most likely better than the average solo queue teammate you get these days.
The thing is, they don't get tired. They don't start sweating and get worse. They don't do any of that because they're bots.
You know, maybe one day, we're gonna get to the point where being called a bot in Rocket League is actually a compliment. It's a 13-1 beatdown on the silvers, with the Bumblebee team putting 19 shots on net.
They got bees on their face.
Seal King managed to pick up a goal and a few saves, but these silvers were no match for this bot. Next, we move on to the golds, specifically golds that don't know they're playing against bots. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, and also drop a comment with your prediction for the score when Bumblebee plays the golds. Now that we've seen how good these bots can be, it's time to see if I can make someone believe they are actually real players. To pull that off, I first had to justify why we're using a special hosted private match through Hamachi. So I told my golds they were going to be playing against a team that had a mod that gave them a special ability. I challenged the golds to guess that ability and the rank of their opponents. To help sell the story, I actually had 3 people sit in a different voice channel to make it look like there was another team. The biggest issue I had though was that the bots have both AI profile pictures and banners. To cover for this, I got the golds to turn on the BakkesMod anonymizer. I told them it would give their opponents AI banners and profile pictures and a random Transformer themed name. I explained I was doing this so they wouldn't have any visual clues of the rank or experience of the players they were playing against. Fortunately, they were not very familiar with BakkesMod plugins and totally believed me. With the setup complete, it's now time to see if Bumblebee is better than a gold.
Oh yeah, they're all Bumblebee.
Bumblebee?
Yeah, they're Bumblebee.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright, so you're trying to figure out what these guys can do that you can't. What kind of hacks do they have? Well, apparently they can't play goal.
That's cool.
You scored. Nice. Way to go. Does it still say Bumblebee? Sometimes they like when a goal like reset the names and change them. It's like glitchy sometimes.
No, it's still Bumblebee.
It's still Bumblebee, okay.
Still Bumblebee.
Are there shots hitting harder? Like, do they have more power in their shots?
Nope.
Not.
If you guess it, I will say it, okay? But I'm not gonna say things like close. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
You felt maybe it's just a higher rank. I mean, higher ranks hit harder, right?
Yeah, that was a little bit unnaturally hard.
That was unnaturally hard. Okay. I didn't look at the speed. Maybe Yash has the best special ability.
Yeah.
That was a team play, technically.
Oh, KG helped him.
Yeah.
Right on. So, anything standing out?
No, not really.
Besides their
Really?
hits being a little bit harder, not really.
It's a little bit
I gotta
harder.
go. Okay.
Ooh, post. That's close. All right. So it's 2-2. We got a minute left. I'm gonna let you guys take a stab at the rank. You haven't figured out what special ability. I've only seen one guess so far. You think maybe harder shots?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they feel kind of like gold, or maybe plat.
Maybe flats.
They seem to be going, at least on offense, they look to be going for a lot of like aerials.
Okay. Yeah.
But at the same time, they're like aerials that weren't really worth going for. So I don't know how.
They're both bumping each other. It looks like here.
Yeah.
Having a lot of experience outside of gold, so I don't know. It
Okay.
could be anything.
I don't mean this in like a mean way, but are they bots? 'Cause I've seen something about like they're making like, I saw it on Twitch. I think they're having like Rocket League bots, but
Okay.
like they're much better. So that maybe could have been that.
But you don't mean it in a mean way.
Yeah. I'm not trying to say they're bad.
You are correct. These are bots. Pranked you. There was no other team.
Are they actually?
Yeah, these are bots.
Damn. I don't know why I thought they're bots. It's just like they get. I don't know. Some of the things they did just seemed a little bit weird. I feel like they're just driving pretty straight sometimes. Does that make sense? Like,
I had no clue.
Yeah, no.
Me either.
They pummeled you with shots. They hit the crossbar so many times. Like, look
Yeah.
at that. They have 8, 9, 10, 11 shots against you guys. Now, the Bumblebee versus Gold game was surprisingly close. It was tied up right until the last minute, and I do believe an above-average performance from Yash probably saved them here. But to finish off the experiment, I decided I should at least test some plats against this bot as well. That game is coming up next. For our final game, I have my team of Plat 2s versus the Bumblebee AI. And the Plats lasted only 9 seconds before giving up the first goal to the bot team, but quickly answered back with 2 of their own to take the 2-1 lead. Even though I had decided not to trick the Plats and had told them they were facing custom bots, it was funny they actually started to question whether this was a prank and thought they might actually be playing real people. Crossbars continued to be a challenging foe for the Bumblebee, as several good opportunities went a little high, but the bots continued to hold on, and it was still 2-1 as we passed the halfway point. A short time later, the Plats get caught out of position, and Bumblebee tied the game. Unfortunately, things fell apart from there. Despite programming that's supposed to prevent it, once again the bots ended up bumping each other in net, and the Plats regained the lead. From there, the floodgates opened. The game ended with a 0-second goal, and it was 6-2. With our 3 games complete, it's now time to decide which rank these bots are comparable to. Now against the Plats, they did put up a good fight and kept the game close into the last minute, but I'd say the Platinums were definitely the better players. To call Bumblebee a low gold is probably a realistic conclusion. The golds may have beat them, but golds beat other golds every day. And when Yash's performance-enhancing drug tests come back, we might have to throw out all these results anyways. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how RLBot continues to push Rocket League AI into the future. We only focused on one bot today, but there are several other impressive ones that have been built by the community. If you want to get involved, program your own bot, or just watch some bot versus bot tournaments, make sure you head over to the RLBot Discord that's linked in the description. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and check out my other content. My name is Rocket Sledge. Thanks for watching.